My name is Jay Daubach. I'm the owner and chief engineer of Black Garden Studio. The Black Garden Diaries is a collaborative album featuring many of the area's finest musicians. Over 30 different musicians from all over Central New York were involved in the making of this project. I put this project together to help further unite the local musicians. While promoting the individual songs on this album, it really helped to spotlight the over 20 bands that were involved in this project. In bringing in all these musicians from different influences and genres, it forced them out of their comfort zone and made them work together to make something very unique that the area's never heard before. All writing and recording for this album took place at Black Garden Studio in Rome, New York. When it's all said and done, this album will contain 8 songs spanning multiple genres.
It's about where it usually is.
You're like trying to record a Hobbit.
Shut up. You ever get your asshole like that fat man in an overcoat? Neither.
There's a time to scatter stones. There's a time for taking sides. But only one side is of choosing. And neither fights that come run.
My name's Joshua Morgan. I'm the former bass player in Mole and the Lovelance. I played bass on 2 separate tracks on this project, the Black Garden Diaries.
To the path of basic.
I got involved with this project because I worked with Jay in the past, and one day he just texted me and was like, hey, I'm putting together a compilation album with a bunch of different guys, would you be interested? And I was like, well, of course I would be, just to get me out of my comfort zone and everything, make me a better player. I definitely met a lot of new people. I've seen different people play out here and there, but I never talked to them, never met them, and it was really cool. I got to see their style of playing, their style of writing, and it was just a good experience overall.
My name is Joshua Franke. I'm the lead vocalist of Symmetrical Defiance, and on this album I was the vocalist on 1 track. The track I was involved with was called Fall of Hypocrisy. The recording process is always fun when I record with Jay. He's very demanding and he always pushes people to their absolute max and absolute limits. I think he does so more for me just because I've known him for so long, but he basically always seems to bring the best out of you. So it was definitely very fun, definitely very challenging, and it was definitely something that, even though I was used to, it was a total new setting and it's a total different feel and a total different vibe from when you're in your own band. On the track of Fall of Hypocrisy, I did work with Kyle from Circle of Suffering. Previously, I did not know very much about Circle of Suffering or Kyle himself. It was definitely an amazing experience to work with, you know, the likes of Kyle, and working with different people that I'd never had a different style and never really knew about. And it also pushed me vocally because I feed off of what is put there by the other musicians, essentially.
My name is Fred Turner. I play guitar in Circle the Suffering as well as do backup vocals. I also played guitar on one of the tracks called The Great Divide as well as did vocals. Black Garden Diaries to me was a combination of different musicians from different genres or more or less different walks of life. It really brought out the talent that people might not have even known that they had. One of the tracks I was featured on the album was called The Great Divide, but originally it started out as The Great Debate because it took us forever to finally finish it. It was the first track that was started for this whole project, and I believe it was the last track to be finished. One of the songs I was involved in kind of took me a little bit by surprise and took me out of my regular element that I generally tend to work in, and just really made me think out of the box. And a lot of the stuff that I tend to write, or I guess my ears like to hear when I write, are more minor sounding and I guess kind of sad, but it pulls the emotion out. But the one song that we worked on, it was actually more of a major sounding song and it was more happy sounding, but it really made the song something special and something really different for me.